Hello and welcome back to Exile 3. In the last episode we cleared out a mine in this area and we finally got a very useful spell, Identify. Well, let's give it a try, see if we got anything good. Here's another Fang necklace. I guess we can give that to Zetha. What does the Onyx Charm do? Magic resistance. Well, our fighters can have the occasional blessed necklaces, and we can give the protective necklaces to our priests, I guess. We got a magic hammer, but it's not as good as our improved steel hammers. Some iron weapons that we don't care about. Alright, let's trade the steel great helm for the helm of speed. And since we used all our spell points, I guess we might as well stay at the inn again. Yeah, Identify not only doesn't cost money, but it's also a lot less clicking, which is nice. So let's sell this stuff that we don't care about. I don't know why I keep picking up stuff, but it could have been good. The necklaces were useful. Gold ore. Yeah, it's easy to accidentally click on something you actually want to keep, which is not the best in terms of game design, in my opinion. It doesn't make for a very entertaining minigame, particularly. I think that's everything. Okay, so let's go clear out the other mine. We can just go back through this mine to the other side. Is this locked again? Oh, okay. Door is unlocked. Maybe it would be easier to just walk around instead of going through this mine. But whatever. We're halfway there anyway. Certainly is a lot faster to use a tile-based system than a real-time movement system. Let's just cast a major blessing, I guess, and a bless party. That should do it. I don't think we need to use any direct damage spells, and honestly I'd like to get some experience on our priests. Well, let's just let our priests handle this. Not even attack with our fighters. Yeah, you guys got it. Okay. Well, that's done. Combat is over. And I think we wanted to head to the east side of this valley here to find the other mine. So let's see. Is there anything here? This looks like a mine, maybe. Lair of the Ursagi. Or is it Ursagai? I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying Ursagi. I don't really care which one is correct. It's a made-up word. It's not like a classical fantasy creature even. It's a original thing to this series of games. It's an avalanche. We're stuck. Okay. How concerning. Let's immediately save now that we're trapped. Gold ore, sure. It's an ambush. Some hairless purple bears. Whatever. I mean, we don't even really need to cast a major blessing. We pretty much got this under control here. Oh, there's some on this side too? Well, I mean, we can cast a major blessing, I guess. Or just a major haste. Where's major haste? B. That's the same amount of mana. Whatever. Whatever. Another blessed party. I'm playing pretty sloppily here, but it's not really a big deal. Even more attacks. Yeah, like I was saying in the last episode, this game has a lot of little side dungeons and so on, and they all have writing and little side quests to go with them, instead of just being a dungeon with no context or anything. They all have a little bit of thought put into them. And the reason that's possible is because it's so much easier to make a 2D tile-based game than a 3D game. Food storage. Any loot? No. Silver ore, I don't care. And we can just cure party. And cast some more light. So I think we need to clear out all of these things. Just a blessed party, maybe. Yep, hit the bear. Bear is dead. It's so much easier to make a 2D tile-based game than a full 3D game. And I think there's room for improvement in terms of 3D modeling and animation, but it's still always going to be the case that animated 3D is harder. It's pretty much inevitable. Oh, we actually took a little bit of damage. Oh no. Oh, okay. Here is something coming up from behind. Here. There you go. Have one of those. I think one thing that's interesting is both consumer motion capture, like the Kinect, although the Kinect is not really that good as... Oh, did I just pick up a rock? The Kinect is not really that good for motion capture because it has too much noise. I mean, you can use it to control games in a sort of crude way. It can tell if you're roughly in the right position, but like a little bit of jitter in a 3D animation, like a shaking model, it really looks quite bad. You could compensate for that with software, I suppose, but honestly it's easier to try and improve the capture mechanism a little bit. And another thing I think is interesting is alternative interfaces. Like, it's possible to sculpt something out of clay and then use a 3D scanner, but well, it's hard to make large, complicated objects out of clay. What you can do, though, is make pieces of things out of clay and then scan those and put them together in a 3D modeling program, and you can add any simple shapes like rectangles or cubes or whatever pretty easily in software. In terms of animation, another thing I think is interesting is dolls that record positions. There was one that was made by some Japanese company, and it's kind of hard to even buy it, I think. I don't even know if they still make them, but I thought that was a pretty interesting idea to have a doll that you can move into positions, and it'll transmit that data to a computer, to a 3D animation program, and those can be keyframes. Of course, you can refine them a little bit later if you need to. That is only useful for things that you have a doll for. Of course, if you have a humanoid doll and you're trying to animate a bear like the bears were fighting, it wouldn't work very well. Talking about the goblins the Ursagi are keeping here. Something about goblins also being grooms for them. That's weird. Do we even care about this gold ore? I don't know. I mean, I'm still picking it up. It's worth a little bit. Yeah, like the game says, it's kind of weird that the goblins are also grooms as well as a food source and slaves. Well, let's not think about it too much. Like it suggested we shouldn't. Oh, the cavern is getting chilly over here. Monster sauce. Ice drake. Okay. We can just curse this guy, I guess. And I don't know, bless party. Goo. What does this do again? I think it just webs the monster once. Whatever. Let's see how tough this thing is. Okay, it has ice breath and we took 50 damage. Oh, it's an ice field. Okay. Well, I mean, we can just heal, I guess. Does a sleep cloud work on this thing? It resists. Whatever. Just hit it. Okay, it's dead. And we got some loot. Do we even want this stuff? I'm not sure that we do. A wave blade? Sure. It's probably not not as good as the weapons we already have, but I'll take it. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we don't even have to buff up our fighters. So I think that idea of using a doll is interesting. But I guess you could generalize that into sort of physical interfaces in general. Like, it's easier, in my opinion, to make a small object out of clay than it is to make it in a 3D modeling program with a mouse. And it's easier to record a dance with a good motion capture system than it is to program it in with a computer. And that's why AAA game studios use motion capture all the time for any kind of humanoid characters. It's a big part of what they do these days. It's a pile of rubble, but some sculptures, sort of. And we feel edgy and weak as we look at it. So maybe it canceled out our blessing? I don't know. Whatever. Cast some more light. Did we get all the enemies? What we can actually use is... Where is it? I never used this spell. Detect life. Monsters now on map. I don't see any enemies on the map, so... Oh, okay. I see some red dots on the edge there. Oh, I'm looking at the mini-map and I just walked into them. Whatever. Just hit the thing. Hit the thing until it dies. Cast again. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Where was the exit? It did cave in on us, but... whatever. Is it up here? Is this an exit? It's a secret way out, concealed by thickets and shrubs. Yeah, let's just walk around the mountains, I guess. I don't want to take the horses through the mine. It sounds more annoying than just going around outside. Here we are back at Golddale. Did we get all of them? It's about mission. All right. We got a nice broadsword. Sounds good. Well, do we want to identify this stuff yet? Let's just identify our new sword. Okay, magic broadsword. It is not as good as our upgraded wave blade, I think. Right, it's just slightly worse, but we can give it a show here. And now we don't need this steel broadsword. We can identify the rest of the stuff later, I guess. It's not like we really need money. What's up here? Okay, mining operations are dumping sludge in the river, which is called Sludge River. Water's all gray. Not our problem. So we are right here. Okay. I think I might like to head up north. Go after the trogs a little bit. But right now I think I'll end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.